Hey guys, so if you're watching this video, you're most likely a beginner. You're just getting into skin lightening, and let me say this: if you're going to do skin lightening, do it the right way, or don't do it at all. Otherwise, your skin is going to end up looking like this or looking like this, and the last thing you want is to ruin your skin, is to damage your skin. So I'm sure you all of you guys who are watching this video, you want to have nice, flawless and even toned skin, and just beautiful skin. And maybe if you're watching this channel, if you're a beginner, maybe you're watching it because you have hyperpigmentation. Maybe your legs don't match with your hands, or your hands don't match with your face, your chest is thicker than your face. So many issues when it comes to skin. So it doesn't matter even why you're doing skin lightening, but if you're going to do it, at least make sure you're doing it the right way, following the right steps on how to do it. So I know in the past the media has portrayed skin lightening in a very negative light. The media will try to tell you that if you lighten your skin, you're gonna get skin cancer, you're gonna get skin damage, you're going to get hyperpigmentation. The media portrays a very negative picture about skin lightening. But I can tell you guys, there are people who have done skin lightening successfully and in a nice and healthy way. The world has changed. There's technology. There's so many changes happening right now. It's not like the way it was in the past. And nowadays, anyone who is doing skin lightening, people are more informed nowadays than they were in the past. So basically, in a nutshell, in a so to say, there are many safe ways. There's a safe way of you lightening up your skin without having any damage. And the whole goal of my channel is to make sure you, as a beginner, you have a smooth transition from point A to point B to point C, and so on and so forth. And like for me, I really wish I had someone to hold my hand and to guide me when I was beginning out skin lightening, because there's so much I did not know, and there's so much I know right now I did not know in the past. Like, I've come to discover and to learn so many things like I wish I knew. That is why I make these videos. That way you, as beginners, can get information on skin lightening and get you nice, flawless looking skin. So in today's video, I'm going to give you the tips and tricks you need as beginners, what you need to know about skin lightening, because skin lightening is not as simple as simply applying a cream day and night only. There's so much more to skin lightening. If you want to have nice, flawless, glowing skin, there's so much more that I need to tell you guys about skin lightening. And then I'm going to be telling you the products to use, and I'm going to be recommending the brands which I know work very well and which have had positive reviews when it comes to skin lightening, and also brands that are very beginner friendly. So with that being said, let's just jump right into the video. Now, the very first thing is that you need to join the the skin lightening group I created. It's called Lightening. In that group, you can get a whole variety of people, beginners, people who are experienced, a whole group of people who are united by one goal of skin lightening. And people share their products that they're using, their before and after pictures, which are very, very motivating for you as beginners. So I highly suggest you join the group. The link to join the group will be down below in the description box. Now, also, secondly, I'd highly suggest, if you're a beginner, you subscribe to my channel and you turn on the notification bell, because in my channel I have a whole lot of videos, a whole ton of videos discussing skin lightening, and I'm going to be making more and more videos as we go on skin lightening. So make sure you subscribe to my channel as well. Now, let's go into the main things that you need to know as a beginner when you're getting into skin lightening. And when I say as a beginner, I'm assuming you have never ever touched any skin lightening product or supplement. You're completely fresh with your dark melanin skin. You're beginning from square zero, from square one. You haven't done anything at all to your skin. So these things I'm going to be telling you apply to you guys as beginners. The very first thing, before even I go any further, the very first thing is that you need to exfoliate your skin. Now, I have two videos in my channel on exfoliation. I have a video on physical exfoliation, that is by using the scrubs and all, and I also have a video on chemical exfoliation. It's up to you whichever route you choose, but you must exfoliate your skin. Non-negotiable. Anyone who is doing skin lightening will tell you that if you are not exfoliating your skin, you're simply wasting your money. You're doing nothing. So that is the first thing. Go check out those two videos. I will put their links down below in the description box. Now let's discuss about the products. And even before I go into the products, let me say this first of all. Skin lightening is a process, okay? It takes time. If you're gonna do it the right way, it takes time. Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Someone is in chapter 20 and in chapter 1, and you're comparing the steps to them. Someone took like almost like 2 years to get where they are, and you wanna get there within 2 days. It does not happen like that. Of course, I know in the market there are creams which promise to take you like I don't know, 5 shades lighter within 5 days, or 4 shades lighter within 1 week, something like that. I know there are creams which promise to do that, and maybe those creams exist like for real. But let me tell you guys, those creams, if you use them, sweetheart, if you use those creams, they're going to give you a lot of damage on the inside and outside. And this damage, you get to see it a few months later. At that time, when you're doing the skin lightening using those creams, you won't notice the damage instantly, okay? The damage you get from those creams, you come to see them like about like 6 months down the line. You're having big stretch marks on your skin, you're having green veins, you're having patchy skin, you're having white spots on your skin, because you chose the easy route and you chose the cheap route, which promised you quick results, but at the end of the day your skin got damaged. Is that what you want? You know, I'm sure you guys want to have nice flowing nice and flawless skin and glowing skin, so don't be in a hurry. Skin lightening is a lifelong process. You're going to have your skin forever and ever, so you're gonna have beautiful skin. And on that point, let me tell you guys, skin damage takes a lot of time to repair. A lot of time. That is why I'm telling you this in advance, because once you get into skin damage, before you do skin repairing and get your skin back to normal and to looking more presentable, it takes time. There are guys up to now who have not recovered from damage they got almost like 5 years ago. Like, let me tell you, it takes a lot of time. So let me just tell you for now, so you can be prepared. It takes time for you to have nice glowing skin. So now, that being said, after shocking you, that being said, let's go to the products that I recommend for beginners when you are starting out your skin lightening journey. Now, for beginners, I would prefer and I would recommend you begin with supplements. You begin with skin lightening supplements, basically beginning with glutathione. Now, when it comes to glutathione, I would recommend you start off by using reduced glutathione before you advance and try to discover other types of glutathione. Now, when it comes to glutathione, I recommend two main glutathione. I recommend you try out the Naturalistics brand of glutathione, and also if you're more experimental, you can try liposomal. You can try liposomal glutathione from the company called IV for Life. I will link those two products down below. Now, when it comes to vitamin C, I would recommend use liposomal vitamin C, which I will link down below, also from the company called IV for Life. Now, I have not tried liposomal vitamin C, but there's a lot of research behind it, and it's been good for it's more easily absorbed into your skin as compared to the normal vitamin C. Also, maybe look for the slow released vitamin C. That way vitamin C is slowly released into your system one at a time. So, and also there's another brand of vitamin C, I forget its name, but it's on Amazon. I will put it down below. It's more advanced and helps you to absorb more vitamin C compared to other brands, but simply you need to have vitamin C if you're using glutathione. Now, secondly, I would recommend you take collagen as well. Collagen is also non-negotiable. Collagen helps in making sure you are having nice glowing skin and you don't have that thin skin, to avoid you having the green veins, the stretch marks and all that. You need to take collagen. Collagen binds your skin together, makes your skin stronger, because when you are doing the exfoliation, you're basically tearing your skin, the outer layer, and you need to build your skin from the inside as well. That is collagen. Then also you need to buy MSM supplements. I will link the MSM supplement that I have bought down below. MSM is basically very good for ensuring the supplements you're taking are well absorbed into your system. It also has other benefits, just like collagen. This healthy skin, healthy hair and nails, so many other benefits. But the main goal of MSM, while we're using it in skin lightening, is to enhance the absorption of the other supplements that we are taking. So those supplements I have mentioned are very, very useful for beginners. That is why I'm saying for beginners. That's the best way to begin out when you're taking your supplements. And even for me myself, when I began my skin lightening journey, I began by using supplements only. I never ever touched a single cream when I was starting out. For almost like 6 months or 5 months straight, I was strictly on glutathione only, and it worked. And I'm assuming for most of you guys who are watching this video right now, most of you are beginners and you wanna move like 1 or 2 shades lighter, and glutathione can easily get you there. Then from there you can now start to move on to creams and advance more into other things. So also when you do the supplements, you may want to go ahead and use an AHA cream, a cream that has the acids like a cream that has like lactic acid in it. And a good cream is this cream that I will put like on the screen. I can't pronounce that name but that cream is very, very good for beginners. It will be exfoliating your skin on the outside, but however, if you're going to use a cream that has AHA, BHA, lactic acid, those kinds of acids, you want to make sure you're reducing the physical exfoliation, because your skin will become super sensitive. So if you're going to be using that lotion, maybe exfoliate your skin like 1 or 2 times in a week maximum. But if you don't want to use that lotion, you can also use the Paula's Choice AHA lotion, which I showed you guys in the other. Okay, you guys are beginners, but anyway, I'll put the lotion on the screen so you can see. This lotion also has an AHA acid in it, and it will help to exfoliate your skin. Now, most guys think that because you're using glutathione as a supplement, you don't need to exfoliate your skin. That is not true. Even though you're working on the skin from the inside using the supplements, the glutathione, you still need to exfoliate your skin on the outside. It's a must. It's very, very important. So make sure you're using you're exfoliating as well as using the supplements. Secondly, the thing, I know some of you guys may be on a budget, because to be honest, let's be honest, buying those supplements I have mentioned, the MSM, the collagen, the vitamin C, all those things, they cost, and the glutathione itself, all those supplements, they cost way much more than a regular skin lightening cream. If you combine all that total cost, it comes up to a lot of money. Now, this is the second option if you are on a budget. If you don't have a lot of money to spend on supplements, you can do this option. That is by using creams. Go and research or join the group and look for a safe skin lightening cream. There's so many of them that are out there in the market, but be very, very, very careful. Make sure the cream you are using is a safe skin lightening cream. And I'll give you examples, like I'll give my own cream as an example. It's a safe skin lightening cream. I have a cream I'm selling. It's called I'll put the Instagram handle on the screen. You can go and check it out. I'd also recommend Skin Luxuriant by it's a brand by Asikia Yala. Asikia Yala is a YouTuber here on YouTube that does videos on skin lightening. So those two, mine and hers, I'd recommend. I haven't used her brand personally, but I know her and I know her products, and I've seen the reviews and I've seen people who use them and they have natural ingredients. Just basically look for a brand that does not have any chemicals or steroids in them. No steroids, no hydroquinone. For a beginner, those two things I say stay, not even stay away, run away from those two ingredients. They're not good for your skin. So if you check my channel, I have a video on the top 6 glutathione tips. I highly suggest you go and see that video, because if you're using glutathione the wrong way, like if you're taking heavy alcohol, if you're doing things that are contrary to the glutathione rules, then you're not gonna see any skin lightening. The same thing with creams. Creams come with their own set of rules, like cream rotation. If you're not doing cream rotation, then again you are not gonna see the benefits of skin lightening. So I highly suggest you go and watch my previous videos on how to use creams effectively and how to use the supplements effectively. So now, once you've got your products, you've exfoliated, you're using your products, you're seeing the changes, your skin's becoming lighter. After about like 3 or 4 months, you need to take a break and you need to do something I call skin building. Again, I have a video here on YouTube where I'm extensively discussing skin building, because if you don't take the time to build up your skin is going to be looking thin, your skin is going to get stretch marks, you're going to have a whole variety of issues. So you have to take a break about 1 week or 2 weeks and do extensive skin building. Now again, like I'm saying, I don't want to repeat myself. I have a video on skin building, so I will link it down below. Go and check it out. Now the next thing for beginners, you need to moisturize your skin. Your skin needs all the moisture it can get, whether it's from drinking water to using oils. And the oil I recommend for skin lightening is a sweet almond oil. Sweet almond oil in its own has skin brightening properties. It has the ability to brighten up your skin. So I recommend in your skin lightening lotion, when you're applying it on your body, mix it up with some almond oil. If your skin is super dry, or if your skin tends to get dry, like for me during the cold weather, like right now my skin gets dry. As you can see, that's why my skin is, I put on some oil on my skin to make my skin more moisturized. That is so important, because as you are doing the exfoliation, your skin becomes more drier. But however, I must say, most of these good skin lightening creams, they have extra moisturizing things, ingredients in them. So you really don't need the extra moisture unless your skin really needs it. So it's up to you to assess and see how your skin is behaving. And on that point, I have just remembered just now, there's another point I forgot to mention on the creams. Now, if you go into a brand like Macari, in fact, I would say if you're a beginner, maybe you can even try Macari. Macari has a whole range of products made for beginners. A brand like QEI, a brand like Fair and White, those brands, if you're gonna buy from those brands which sell skin lightening creams, ask them which products they recommend for beginners. Most of these companies that do skin lightening, that sell skin lightening creams, most of these companies have products made only for beginners. So make sure you are asking and telling them, I'm a beginner, where do I begin? Which product should I begin with? Okay? All those companies, they have a certain set that is made for beginners. Now the next thing, let's now talk about budget. Money matters, because let me be honest, skin lightening is not a cheap journey. Mostly when you're beginning, because you guys, I'm sure that you're beginners, that's why you're watching this video. As beginners, I'm telling you right now, because most people will not tell you when they're selling you the creams and the products and everything, because they don't want to make money from you guys. But let me tell you from my own experience, and let me tell you, when you're starting out, it's gonna take money. The same thing, think of it like this. It's like a business. When you're opening up a business, you need capital, it needs your time, it needs consistency, it needs a lot of your effort. The same thing with skin lightening. When you're beginning, it's going to eat up a lot of your money. However, when you get to the skin level you want, now you do something we call maintenance. Maintenance is cheaper and takes less time. It's hassle-free. And by the way, most of your whole entire life, what you're gonna be doing is mostly maintenance. If you take good care of your skin, if you do the initial steps the right way, and you get to your desired skin level, then maintenance is very easy and it's super cheap. So it's only gonna be costly for you during the first few periods, the first few, I don't know, months. I don't know which level you're gonna get into, but basically if you're gonna become like 1 or 2 shades lighter, skin lightening is gonna be expensive for you the first 3 or 4 months, because by about the 5th month you should be seeing the changes. You should have moved up like 2 or 1 shade lighter. Then from there, just maintenance. The same case, and the same way you get to 1 to 2 shades lighter is the same way you're gonna get to 6 or 7 or 8 shades lighter, depending on what you want. So long as you get to the 2 shades lighter, you know your skin can take the skin lightening products, you know how your skin works. It's much more easier that way, not to move up to the ladder and go on to the next steps. Now, as we're winding up, the second last thing is consistency, guys. I can't emphasize this enough. This is something even me myself I used to struggle with a long time ago, and even some of my clients struggle with consistency. If you're supposed to be using certain products like morning and evening, you have to use morning and evening each and every single day until you get to your desired skin lightening level. You must be consistent, guys. I can't emphasize this enough, mostly for you as beginners. When you're starting out, your skin is going to be very stubborn. It's going to take time for you to get to lighter skin. A lot of time and effort is required, and consistency. Like for a beginner, you can't afford to miss a single day without your cream. Of course you can, nothing will happen, but as in nothing will happen, like you're not gonna die, but basically you're going to be losing out of valuable time. It's like you're setting yourself backwards. Anytime you don't apply your cream constantly, you're moving a step backwards. So when you're beginning out, you have, I can't even say this enough, guys, you have to be consistent. It's the only way your skin lightening cream is going to work. If you're inconsistent, please don't even begin. Please. You're gonna be wasting money, to be honest. You're gonna be wasting money, and you're never ever gonna see the results you wanna see. Your skin is not gonna get lighter if you're not consistent. That is a must. Maybe later on, when you're doing the maintenance, you're doing just the maintaining only, then that time you can skip around any way you want. The maintenance is very easy, effort-free, very cheap. But when you're beginning out, guys, you have to put your foot on the ground, and you really have to make sure you are consistent. Now, the final thing, in fact, it should have been number 1, but basically, if I go chronologically, if I go like in order, sunscreen, the last step of your skincare routine, guys, sweethearts, you must use sunscreen. There's not a way out. You must invest in a sunscreen. Whether if you're using a cream, if you're using glutathione supplements only, you must invest in a sunscreen. Otherwise, all that work you've done will be for nothing. Everything you've done will be reversed within a single 1 hour of being outside in the sun with no sunscreen. So there's no point of doing all this work and using up all this money for you to get back to being dark. And then again, when you're doing skin lightening, because you're exfoliating and you're removing the melanin from your skin, that means your skin is more susceptible to skin damage than it was when you are dark. Right now when you're light skinned, your skin can get easily damaged by the sunlight as compared to when you had darker melanin, which was preventing your skin from the harsh damage of the sun. So you have to make sure you're wearing an SPF sunscreen that has an SPF of 50 and above. And again, like I said, I haven't said that, but and then again I have two videos on one video on sunscreen, so I will link that video down below on the sunscreens that I use. That's what I like and I recommend. That video on sunscreens will be linked down below. But basically, buy any sunscreen you can find in the market that is good, that has an SPF of 50 and above. And that, my dear beginners, is a recipe that you need for light skin. Now, of course, I could go on and on and on, but basically, if I did that, I'll be repeating everything I have said in my previous videos. That is why I'm saying you go and watch my previous videos I have done on skin lightening, and you subscribe and watch the videos I'm gonna make later on skin lightening. That way you can have a whole variety of knowledge when it comes to skin lightening. That being said, guys, my sweethearts, my lovelies, my honeys, I honestly can't wait to see your glowing skin, and maybe you can share with us your results on the Facebook group Light Skin. You can share that your results and tell us use ABCD, and that way you never know, someone out there who is looking for motivation will be very, very motivated. That's all I can say, guys. Otherwise, I wish you a happy skin lightening time, and I wish you nothing but glowing skin. And I promise you, guys, if you put these tips into practice, everything I'm telling you right now, you will have nice glowing skin. And again, like I'm saying, guys, people are different, okay? Everyone has a different skin tone. Maybe for me, I'll take like almost like 2 weeks and I see the results. Someone else will take like a whole 1 month to see results. We all have different skin tones, so even though you apply everything I have told you, it may not work for you as soon as you want it to work. However, I can say this for sure, it will definitely work at some point. Don't give up on the products. If you're using the things I've told you and doing the things I've told you in my videos, you will definitely achieve the goal you want. That's all I can say, guys. And don't forget, guys, getting 1 or 2 shades lighter, which is what I know most of you guys wanna get to, is very easy. Following these rules, by about like 4 months, for most people, within like about 4 months, you should have seen lighter skin. That's all I can say, guys. That's all I have for you guys. And if you have any questions as a beginner, either post it down in the comments down below, or better yet, the best thing is to post on the group, because I'm not online all the time. You can post on the group, someone else will answer you, and I will also come online when I'm online and also add my answer to other people's answers. Okay? That's all I have for you guys. And until next time, see ya!